Coach, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Coach Kelly.
My bad. Yes, sir, Coach Kelly.
No. Yes, sir, Coach Brian Kelly.
Yes, sir, Coach Brian Kelly.
You know, I guess the only question to ask is why. Why did you try to pull what you tried to pull?
You know what, Coach, I don't even know because I know what I did was wrong, but at the same time, I put a lot of time and effort into recruiting Daryl.
So what? Every single coach out there puts just as much time into recruiting players as you did into recruiting Daryl.
And I agree with you, Coach, completely. You know, all those coaches out there, we put a lot of time into these kids. But, Coach, I put a lot of money into Daryl.
You put a lot of money into recruiting Daryl, or the program did?
Well, you know what I mean, Coach Brian Kelly. I convinced the program to put a lot of money into Daryl.
There we go. Which makes you look bad, terrible, and like you don't know how to recruit. But what'd you think? I was going to fire you over that or something?
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Coach Brian Kelly. I definitely thought it was a possibility.
Because it is a possibility. Because if a coach can't bring talent here, then the door needs to meet his rear. But I wasn't even going to fire you.
You weren't?
No, I wasn't going to fire you because Daryl's still a good back. Although we did overpay him just for a 3-star to come in and maybe take his job today.
Jackson ain't finna do shit. Yes, sir.
And you know what the crazy thing is, Coach? Say Jackson does take Daryl's spot today in today's scrimmage. I wouldn't even have him as a starting running back if I'd have never found out you were trying to get him to transfer.
Yes, sir.
What if Jackson would have listened to you and transferred to another SEC school like Georgia or Florida or Bama? He's been running through our entire defense all camp. If we played him during the regular season or SEC championship, the kid would have a field day.
Yes, sir.
And of course, that's all you have to say. Yes, sir.
Man, Coach, I was just trying to
Just close it.
All right.
Okay? Because I told you I wasn't going to fire you. But that was before you pulled what you pulled with one of my potential starting running backs. Okay, so the same way that you told Jackson to go look for schools, I think it's time you go look for other schools.
What? Wait, Coach. Please don't do this, okay? I told you I was sorry.
Did you tell Jackson you were sorry?
No, not yet.
Well, you need to.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
And in front of all the running backs, so they know what type of coach you are.
Okay, I'll do it in front of them little I'll do it in front of all the running backs, I promise. Does that mean I keep my job?
You shouldn't, but I'll let you keep it for the season. Then you're out of here, unless you change who you are.
Hey, Coach, I'm a changed man. I'm a change who I am.
I mean it. I better see a 360, 720. No more plotting on my players.
Yes, sir. On your life. I ain't gonna do it again.
You better not, and I mean it. Consider yourself lucky that the game's only around the corner, or you be out of here.
And I completely understand that, Coach Coach Brian Kelly. You the boss, and I'm gonna follow your lead.
Okay. Now I want to establish one thing loud and clear before we get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
The depth chart for the running backs is Jackson and Daryl, neck and neck, split in time, followed by DeMondre and Jordan. But if Jackson gets off today, like I think he will, he's starting, and you're going to tell him.
Okay, for sure, Coach. I'll do that if Jackson get off. But, what if Daryl get off today? What if he do his thing?
Okay. See, you're doing it again. All right? You keep riding Daryl.
Yes, sir.
I didn't give that analogy.
Yes, sir.
But if Daryl does show out today, then he's starting versus Florida State in our first game. Essentially, any back that shows out today will be starting versus Florida State.
Okay. Yes, sir, Coach Brian Kelly.
But this is just week 1, and we arguably have the most talented running back room in the whole nation.
Yes, sir.
So I need my coach to be fair and fairly evaluate each back week by week until we establish which one is our main guy.
I agree.
Although I'm sure it'll be Jackson.
Or Daryl, but it'll probably be Jackson, like you said, but it could be Daryl.
Okay, you can leave now. We'll find out in 3 hours.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Coach Brian Kelly. I'm going to go talk to Jackson right now.
You better, because he'll let me know if you don't. See you in a bit.
Yes, sir. Scrimmage day.
Coach, just talk to him. I can tell he wasn't listening. Just wants to keep his job. Can you find me a new running backs coach by week 4?
Motherfucker had me sweating. Thought I was finna get fired. Not be able to feed my family or my side chick. But I'm still here. I'm still rocking. But Jackson? Ooh, that snitch. Gonna three-way me? Gonna three-way me on the call? Ooh, that's some snitch stuff. But it's all good, because I still got some up my sleeve, and it's personal now. Daryl, you better perform today.